Today I'm here at Macksville, at Macksville Station, and my destination is down to Southwest Rocks. Now, the first part of the journey is from here at Macksville down to Kempsey. Now, normally I'd catch the XPT, but they've taken this service off for a while because they put the XPT in for a refurbishment. That's fair enough. After 40 years, I suppose they could do with a good decoke and valve grind. Anyway, I hope that while they're doing the decoke and valve grind, they also put Wi-Fi throughout the train. Anyway, keep my fingers crossed on that one. Anyway, from Macksville to Kempsey is done by, I'm going to do it by bus. And the bus is going to be provided by New South Wales TrainLink, and that bus will take me through to Kempsey Station. Now, Kempsey Station is at West Kempsey, so I'm going to walk into town, into Kempsey, down into Belgrave Street, and from Belgrave Street I'm going to catch a Cavanagh's bus service route number 348 through to Southwest Rocks. Anyway, I hope you'll join me for the trip. And by the way, my name's Kerry, and welcome to Public Transport and Card Hacks. Looks like here comes the bus now. And as usual, right on time. Well, we're away. This looks like a very new bus. It's got wheelchair access. I've never seen this on the New South Wales TrainLink bus before. Maybe I haven't looked, but this bus must be pretty new because it's got USB sockets in the back of the seats. Well, it seems to be charging. Well, I was hoping the bus would have free Wi-Fi, but no such luck. Now the date is June the 8th today, and the whole Kempsey, mid-north coast, Kempsey, Taree, this whole area is still recovering from the floods, which were only a couple of weeks ago. Well, that was a quick trip, and here we are at Kempsey Station. Now, I think I've still got about an hour before the bus leaves. So it's a quick walk down into town. Now I've got about a 5-minute walk into Kempsey. It's interesting, when I tried to find how to get from Macksville to Southwest Rocks, I naturally typed into the Google, it said, how do you get from Macksville to Southwest Rocks? And well, Google said, well, no. And I typed in Sydney to Southwest Rocks, and the computer said no again. And then I thought, well, I typed in Brisbane to Southwest Rocks, no again. Anyway, so I kept on scratching around, and I thought, oh, well, Greyhound goes to Southwest Rocks. No, Greyhound doesn't even go there. And then I looked in Premier Motor Services. They must go there. No, they don't go there. So I couldn't just get a direct link from Sydney or Brisbane or Macksville, where I come from today, to Southwest Rocks. So I scratched around a bit further, and that's where I found Cavanagh's bus service, which has a bus service from Kempsey out to Southwest Rocks, but they don't link with trains or buses from Sydney or Brisbane. And I scratched around a little bit further and I found if you wanted to get from Sydney to Southwest Rocks, there's an XP that leaves Sydney at 7:15 each morning, and it gets into Kempsey around about 2 o'clock, and there's a Cavanagh's bus service which leaves Kempsey Station around 2:20. It's exactly 2:20. And also, if you're coming down from Brisbane, there's an XPT that leaves Brisbane at around 6 in the morning, and just that for daylight saving, and it gets into Kempsey just before 2 o'clock, which will give you plenty of time to catch the bus service, Cavanagh's bus service from Kempsey Railway Station out to Southwest Rocks. Now don't forget, when you book from Sydney to Kempsey, because the bus is a separate fare from Kempsey to Southwest Rocks, or Brisbane to Kempsey. And then once you get off the train in Kempsey, you're on a different service, so then you pay another fare on the bus. Now, as yet, I don't know whether they accept credit cards on the bus, on Cavanagh's bus service. I've bought cash along, just in case they don't accept cards. But the fare, if you're a senior, the fare will cost you $2.50 out to Southwest Rocks, or just tell the bus driver where you go, you might get it for a little bit less. Then of course, I think it's $10 or less if you're paying a regular fare. So with all that info from Brisbane to Kempsey, then bus out to Southwest Rocks, or from Sydney to Kempsey, and then bus out to Southwest Rocks. All that info under your sleeve, you got no chance of getting lost. Here's the timetable. We want Cavanagh service. Here it is. The medical centre, Belgrave Street, at 9:25 Monday to Friday. Now I've still got a little over an hour before the bus leaves, so I might walk up the main street of Kempsey, have a look around, and maybe grab a cup of coffee. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Thanks very much. Well, the cafe even provides you with a newspaper. I think it's about 10 years since I've read a real newspaper. Anyway, we'll try the coffee. Well, here I am at the bus stop, and it's about 10 minutes before the bus goes, and I'm the only one on the bus stop. That's one thing about public transport. When you're at a large, or the most important bus stop in the whole town, somewhere like Kempsey, and you go into another place like Southwest Rocks, and you're the only one waiting for the bus, it's very worrying. But that's what life's like using public transport. This looks like it now, 3:48 Southwest Rocks via Gladstone. Perfect. G'day, mate.
There you go.
You accept credit cards or?
No,
cash only today, is it?
Yeah.
Rightio, then I'll just $2.50 seniors.
Yeah.
Now I'll see if I can find the other $2. I had put $2 in.
You going to Southwest Rocks?
Yeah, right through. I'm not sure where I'm going, but somewhere around Southwest Rocks.
Yeah, all right.
Great, thanks very much.
That's all right.
Well, we're on our way. And as expected, I'm the only passenger. Welcome to Gladstone. Okay, welcome to Southwest Rocks. Here we are at the bus stop. Let's just take a walk down to the beach. Should be just down here. Actually, we'll take a walk over to that little headland down over here. Ah, beautiful. And they've even built a nice seat so you can sit there and look at the beautiful view. Now I'd love to take you out to Trial Bay Jar, but it's a little bit too far out there on foot. The other place I'd love to take you is to Smoky Cape Lighthouse, and that is absolutely beautiful, but that I'm going to have to make that another trip. Now I arrived here just a little after 10 o'clock, and the next bus back leaves here at 11:45, so I've only got really an hour and a half here. It's really just a day trip, so I better keep an eye on the time so I can catch that 11:45 bus back, and that's going to take me back to Kempsey Railway Station, where I can catch the train back to Macksville. Here we are at the post office. Well, here we are back at the bus stop, and I'm going to catch the 11:45 bus into town. So I've got a few minutes to wait. Well, here I am on the bus. It came a bit early. It came about 15 minutes early. What he's doing, he's going out and he's doing a bit of a tour around the suburbs of Southwest Rocks, and he's going to come back into Southwest Rocks, then head back into Kempsey. So he said, so the bus driver says, oh, you might as well come along for the ride. So here I am. Let's have a look at the suburbs. There's some nice old houses here. He said he's going in around Arakoon, so I'm not sure where he's going, but I'll stay on board and enjoy the trip. Here we are back at the bus stop again, and there's 3 people getting on. Well, things have changed, including me. There's 6 people on the bus now, heading back into Kempsey. Well, here we are back in Kempsey again. This bus goes right through to the railway station. And here we are back at Kempsey Railway Station. Thanks very much. I've still got an hour and a half to wait before the train comes. The train which is going to take me back to Macksville. Now, What could I do with an hour and a half to spare? Well, welcome to the West Kempsey Hotel. Cheers. Okay, it's only new, but it's not too bad. Getting back to fourth, I reckon just taking Paladin might just need that. Now I was going to have a counter lunch. I was thinking of having a counter lunch at the West Kempsey Hotel there, and I looked at the menu. The menu looked pretty good, but it's too filling, you know. So I thought I might just have a pie. Yeah, good old pie. Bring me back to earth. So the West Kempsey Bakery was just across the road, so I come in and I just got a plain, ordinary meat pie. Really nice, tough pastry. Delicious. Well, here's the last leg of the journey. From Kempsey Station up to Macksville. Thanks very much. Well, here we are back at Macksville. It's been a great day. I've had a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.
Take the station, yeah.